Hello everyone, welcome to a new video for the metals price prediction based on Elliott Wave analysis. We're gonna see the gold, silver, and palladium intraday price, and we'll see, of course, starting here with the gold on the 1 hour chart, where we have, of course, our zigzags unfolding so far, of course, as a potential ending diagonal here. 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. Now we got, of course, kind of like a 3 waves down, which it might be your wave 4. However, we saw, of course, another 3 waves toward the upside, another 3 waves downward, which, of course, it has started to create some confusion here, and, of course, some hesitation in the price for the gold. Now, I have a new scenario here. Well, not basically very new, because the wave C is still there, because you might still be here like a potential ABC. By all means, a new ABC will be taken from an A, B, and a C. So this new scenario, why I think right now, I'm gonna explain why. Because we got, of course, so far, kind of like a triangle here in this price action so far. By all means, zigzag down, zigzag up, zigzag down, and still potentially zigzag up, meaning triangle, okay? So because of the ABCs here, plenty of ABCs, we are still in a lot of confusion there, meaning, of course, triangle. Now, triangles happens normally for wave B, or very likely for a wave 4. By all means, very likely as well that we might be here in a 1, 2, wave 3, and this is a wave 4 and wave 5 unfolding. But guess what? It's gonna be a wave C, because you have 3 waves already toward the upside here, meaning regular flat unfolding as a wave C, very, very likely in this scenario. If in case wave C, we take it as, of course, fib levels there as a regular flat here, you would like to see exactly the wave C inside this blue box as well, which it is, of course, a potential wave 5 here, even in an ending diagonal, but both case scenario, by the way, is gonna drop down. Why? Because if you are corrective here, A, B, and a C, 1, 2, 3, 4 triangle wave 5, you drop down, okay? It's a correction, failing to take the high. In case you're gonna finish also in diagonal, in zigzags, 1, 2, and then wave 3, and then wave 4, and a 5, that will finish up also potentially in the blue box there. Probably truncation as well, as I was mentioning that because, of course, of the weak wave 3 there, and we drop down. And that means, of course, I don't see yet strength for the gold anyway, since this price action here, which is as 3 waves. Whether you are in 3 waves as a zigzag for diagonal to see higher prices, or you are simply corrective, guys. And that means, of course, the price is going to push for lower sooner or later. I'm expecting, of course, then one more push for the gold toward the upside there. It might be, of course, here the triangle finishing up as a wave 4 and then pushing wave 5. Now, the difference, how do we differ, of course, between the diagonal and the wave C, because, of course, of A, B, and a C, because it might look like very, very the same, right? Basically, in case we push directly after the triangle here, perfect triangle, this is gonna be a wave C, okay? But if we see lower prices again, pushing inside the 1-to-1 fib level here in the blue box, and then pushing for higher, another zigzag, because it has to be a zigzag wave 5, then, of course, it is a diagonal. This is the difference, guys. This is how we're gonna know what's gonna happen. So if we finish the triangle, we push higher, very likely here it is an A, B, and a C. All of this has become just because of this triangle, and because we didn't get this price yet. And that is a signal, right, for something else unfolding, which is your A, B, and a C, and we drop down anyway toward the downside, which is, of course, coming back to the zone of 3,800. Yeah, so below, of course, this low. We're gonna take the low, A, B, and a C. So these are the possibilities here. for the gold, of course, and we'll see what's gonna happen next. Now let's move for the silver. The silver as well, we were looking for wave 4, and here we are. It is unfolding perfectly right now, and I mentioned today we need to take the low in this expanding flat wave 4, and I'm looking for a wave 5. Internally, the 15-minute chart here looks for me perfect impulse, finished almost. Maybe we're gonna finish a little bit here, ending diagonal wave 4 still, and then pushing for higher prices. And basically, if you are in a wave 4 here, you're looking there for this 0.23, which is already taken perfectly again, of course, for a wave 4 in this impulse. That means, of course, one push toward the upside is very likely for a wave 5 to be given over there. And I'm looking in this case scenario, of course, for the expanding diagonal, right? Expanding diagonal for an ending diagonal for a major wave 3 there, okay? Meaning 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5, okay? One more push toward the upside, and then we come back for lower prices around, of course, the $53 and the $49. Yep, so this is also regarding the silver. The other possibility here is hard to call because, of course, you have the 1.38 as A, B, and a C expanding flat, but it has already overshooted decisively, and I don't see yet, of course, a very massive move here. So I would like to see, of course, much more stronger signal that we are in a 1-2 and we continue downward. Then, okay, I call a potential 1.38 or a potential finished expanding diagonal, yeah, and then we push for lower. So one of these two scenarios will unfold, and those two targets there, wave 4 or a deeper wave C there. Okay. Yep. So these are the updates also for the silver. For palladium. Palladium also we have on the lower time frame. Our diagonal still showing, of course, a potential, something to unfold for higher prices, where you have, of course, ABC zigzag wave 1, wave 2, another ABC zigzag wave 3, and then wave 4. And we're looking for the wave 5, also ABC zigzag, right? They should all look zigzags, of course. And we are looking for the blue target here, 1,751 and 1,886. And this might be, of course, your next target as an ABC zigzag currently on the lower time frame. The wave A of this zigzag is still unfolding, right? And we still see an impulse, potentially a leading diagonal 1, 2, and then wave 3. And the wave 4 is probably ranging as triangle as well. So very likely that we might be here in a triangle, unless you would like to see something pushing for higher. Next target is still watching is, of course, to be watched 1,585 and 1,600 or around it as a wave 5 to finish a wave A, right? Now, of course, taking this price 1,411, this is invalidation of anything bullish. And that means, of course, if we take this price, we might see, of course, the momentum here broken, meaning on the 4-hour chart momentum of the diagonal. If broken from the lows here, as you can see, if this is going to be broken within the invalidation, okay, it's gone. We move definitely for lower there, okay? Nothing is unfolding for higher prices. So this is our signal, guys. Yep, so these are the updates for the metals. Thank you for watching. Thank you for your likes and comments. See you in the next one. Bye-bye.